How everybody? How are you, boys and girls? How was your weekend? I know there is nothing fun with coronavirus, so be safe, please. So today we're gonna start our new lesson, which is lesson 14.3. So everybody with me, it is page 815 and 816. So we will take only 2 pages today, and we're gonna keep going tomorrow, inshallah. So today's lesson is lesson 14.3, which is a bar graph. 14.3 is the bar graph. So the objective for this lesson is draw bar graphs and use them to solve problems. So we're gonna learn how to draw bar graphs and we use them to solve our problems. So what we mean, what is the new vocabulary here today? So we have the bar graph. Our new vocabulary is a bar graph. So what we mean by bar graph, boys and girls, so it looks like this shape. So this is how the bar graphs looks like. So we already have data, and we use the data before we use the line plot, and we use the plot to represent our data. So today we're gonna use the bar. We will draw bars like this, the purple and the red, the orange and the green. We call this bar. So we're gonna use this bar and graph our data and represent our data on the bar graph. So if you look at this purple, it ends in a specific number, and the red end in a specific number. So the bar will show us how much or how frequently is our data represented. So we will see how we can draw the bar graph. So we always have categories. So this is our categories. That means the thing that our information we are talking about. If you look here, so there is music, dance, and art and drama. So this show us what we are talking about, and here is the number of the student who likes music, and the students who like dancing, the students who like art, and the students who like drama. So the bar will show us the number of students who like these categories. So some students like music, some of them like dance, some of them like art, and some of them like drama. So these are the categories, and these are the numbers of the student who like this activity. So the pages for today is 815 and 816, and I will remind you later, so because we will not finish the lesson today, so then you will not have a book work. So that doesn't mean you don't have to do any work. So you have to work on Classera and Pearson. I will send some videos and some paper for you to work on them on Classera and Pearson. There is nothing to do with your book tomorrow. We will finish the lesson, then you will do your homework. So let's go to page 815, and everybody with me follow with your pencil or finger here. So the graph show the number of birthday in each season for a class. I know everybody here love birthdays party, right? So this graph is talking about birthday in one classroom. So how can you use the graph to write the number of birthday in this table and tell how you know? So boys and girls, I want to remind you, so each graph is supposed to have a table. So I have to have my table with numbers, then I can draw a bar graph. So without the table, this will be very hard. So you can put your information in a table like this, and then you use this information to draw the bar. So the bar always have the stuff you are talking about, the information you're talking about in this side. So here we have season because this is talking about the birthday in different season. So the teacher maybe make this for her student to know how many students have a birthday on the spring, how many students have birthday on summer, and how many students have birthday on fall, how many students have birthday on winter. So, and here is the number of the student that they have the birthday in one of this season. So we will see our information here. So look at this graph. So they already have the graph for us. So even you will have the graph and then you will make the table, or you will have the table and then you will make the graph. So the problem will be different. So sometimes they give you, again, sometimes they give you the graph and they want you to write the information on the table. And sometimes they give you the table and they will ask you to draw the graph. So this time, they already have the graph for us with all the information, and they want us to write the information in this table. So boys and girls, if you look here, so this is a season, this is the number of students. So here, the spring is the blue bar. So do you see this bar? The blue one is this, talking about the student that they have a birthday on spring. So how many do you think, how many students do you think they have a birthday on the spring? So we will see where our bar is ending. So we will go down and find the number. So this blue end at 7. That means the number of students having birthday on the spring are 7 students. Let's go write it down. So 7 students have birthday on spring. Then let's go find the summer. So the summer has lots of fun and there is lots of people here in summer having birthday. So let's see how many. So the summer is the green one, and let's see where this one ending. So the light green is ending at, go down and see. So there is the number 10. That means there is 10 students having birthday on summer. They born on summer. So how many? We said 10 students. Then for the orange, which is the fall season, so here, so how many students say, see, the bar is ending at 4. So here is the end of the bar. Go down and find the number. Then it ends on 4. That means there is 4 students they born on the fall, having birthday on the fall. How many? 4 students. Then let's go see the last one, which is the winter, the dark green. So here, so the winter and the winter bar end in 2. That means there is only 2 students they have a birthday on the winter. So we will write 2 here. So again, boys and girls, the bar will tell us how many times or how many people are sharing these categories, this information. So wherever the bar ends, that means we go down and find the number of the people or the student or anything else. So even they give you a bar ready and you do the table, or they give you the table and ask you to draw the bar. So let's turn the page and see what is the next question. So turn the page 816. So 816, and if you look up here, they are talking about the bar graph. So this is our new vocabulary for today. So use the table to make a bar graph first and write the title. So here they already give us the table and they want us to write this information, use it and draw a bar. So here is the table is about student, they like some of the activity. So we have an activity here, so we will label our bar like favorite activity. So this is our title, or yes, this is our title. So favorite activities. So here we will put the activities and they are different, and here we will put the number of students they are using or doing these activities. So here we have the table. So this table saying there is 3. How I read this table? So music, 3 students like music, and 4 students like dance, and 1 student like art, and 6 students are doing drama. So here let's draw. So we already have the shape of the bar. So here activity, and here number of students from 0 to 6, because the biggest number I have is 6, the smallest number I have 1. Then we start from 0 to 6. And this is our categories, our activities. So favorite activity. So if I want to do this, let's see. So how many students on this table liking the music? So I have 3 students like music. Then I will draw a bar from in the music here from 1 and go up to 3. Why I stopped at 3? Because they said 3 people like music. Then we have the activity dance. So how many students like dance? If you look here, so there is 4 students like dance. Then we're gonna draw our bar from 0 here up to go up to 4. So you can do it with colors. Each one has a different color. So this is for dance. Then I have some students that they have art. So how many students they like art? There is only 1 student likes art. So let's do only 1. So from 0 to 1. And how many students like drama? So I have 6 students who likes drama. Then we will go from 0 up to 6. So from here up to the end will be the students who like the drama. So how many? 6. So go up to 6. So this is how is our bar graphs looks like. So now let's go see how our next question, which is use the table. Okay, use the table to complete the bar graph. Then use the bar graph to solve the problem. So here they want us to use this table to complete the bar graph. So we have already we have the information here in the table, and they started for us the bar graph, but they did not finish it. Then we have to finish it. So let's see. So the graph is talking about pets. So favorite pets. What is your favorite pets? So they are doing the number of students here. So we will highlight this. So number of students liking the pets. So I have cat. So for cat, they already do the cat for us. So 4 students like cats. You see here, 4 students like cats. Then the cats will be from 0 up to 4. Line up here with the 4. Okay? So now we have dogs. So how many students like dogs? So I have 6 students. Then we will draw a bar from 0 up to 6, which is the last number here. So let's draw it together. So start from here, go down up to 6. This is how many students likes dogs. And then I have bird. So how many students like bird? So I see only 2 students like birds. So we will draw from 0 up to 2 because there is 2 people or 2 students who like birds. Now we have the last one, which is turtle. So how many students like or loves turtle? So I have only 3. So we will draw from here, from 0 up to 3. So this is the bar graph looks like. So this is here again, boys and girls. So this is line for a number of students. So this for the number of students who loves these pets. And here we have the categories. We have the pets, cats, dogs, birds, and turtle. So we found that for like cats up to 4 here, and 6 like dogs, and only 2 likes bird, and 3 of them like the turtle. So they have some question for us here. So they said how many. So if you look in your table or on your bars, you can answer any questions related to this table and bar graph. So the first question is how many students choose cat? So they already started for us. So we know that 4 students like cats, 4 students. So which pet did the most student choose? So which of these the student the most like it or the most choose it? So let's look. So 6, 4, 6, 2, and 3. So here the 6 is the biggest number of students who like dogs. So then that means which pet did the most student choose? So most of students like dogs. So we will write here dogs. They did not ask us about the number of students, but they said which pet did the most student choose. So the most student, the highest number of students choose dog. So the pet is dog. So we will stop here and we will finish our lesson tomorrow. So I will remind you, we will not do any book work. We will do some work on Classera and Pearson. You will find some videos for more explaining, and you will find more sheet to work on them. It is a very nice lesson with colors, with the favorite things you like. So go through it and we will finish it tomorrow, inshallah. Bye everybody and stay safe.